State 1034, this is the last time you'll hear me in a state patrol car. And Jay Inslee can kiss my.
What was that like for you to see that? I mean, some of them were not very kind to the governor in their parting words. What was it like for you as their, at that point, former boss, to see them leave that way?
Well, very disheartening, because you're talking about folks under ordinary circumstances. I have never seen them act out in that way. So clearly it was a very emotional event for them.
It's been an emotional 2 years for Chief John Batiste, sworn in as a Washington State Trooper in June of 1978.
In terms of plateaus, things that have occurred over the course of the last several decades, this is the most difficult one, no doubt about it.
First, the pandemic and the shutdown, followed by protests, initially critical of police, then from supporters of President Trump.
We have essentially what is a new virus at our throats.
And this summer, a vaccine mandate for state employees that ended up costing WSP about 6% of its staff, including 74 commissioned troopers. Some, the day after they were fired, laid their service hats on the steps of the state capitol.
The hat is something that we cherish. I mean, that's something that every cadet looks forward to receiving, is your hat. So it's very disheartening to see those hats displayed in that particular fashion.
You knew most of these troopers who chose to not get vaccinated.
Absolutely.
And leave.
Good people.
Did you try to talk any of them into?
I did, to no avail.
Why do you think law enforcement is pushing back so much on this vaccine
Well,
mandate?
we're strong-willed by nature. We generally hire folks who are very independent because they have to be to a degree. To rush into danger, you have to have a certain personality to do that. So they're used to being confronted with dangerous situations.
One who took the risk and skipped the vaccine, Trooper Detective Eric Gunderson.
To me, he was one of my best.
Gunderson's family said the 38-year-old didn't think he needed the vaccine. Batiste hopes Gunderson's story convinced coworkers to get vaccinated.
It hurt very deeply to lose one of us. I mean, this is the #1 killer of law enforcement in the country since January of 2020.
Chief Batiste says he's ready for his next challenge, to be the state patrol's recruiter-in-chief.
If you're interested in serving others, if you're interested in great benefits, in the ability to work with others who are proudly doing what it is that they do, we want you to apply. We need you now to rebuild our ranks.
Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.